up, you guys? It's your girl Michelle, back with another video. I know it's been a while, but we're back. So today I just wanted to do a video. We know Mother's Day is coming up, and although mothers should be honored every day of the year, not just one single day, we know this is a day that a lot of people celebrate. This video is for some special women who can relate to exactly what I'm going to be talking about. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, so Mother's Day. So for those that don't know, one of my first videos I'll post the link right there. One of my first videos was in regards to loss. For those that don't know, I am a pregnancy and infant loss advocate. I am a doula. I am a bereavement doula. I am a mother of loss. And every year around Mother's Day is kind of like a time of reflection for me. I am a mother. I have 5 children for a living. But my firstborn, MichelleX, at 19 and a half, like about 20 weeks pregnant, so about 5 months, like a week shy of 5 months, I unexpectedly lost my baby. I had a healthy pregnancy. This was my first pregnancy. The baby was healthy. This just unexpectedly, my water broke. I had an infection in my water that caused my body to force my water to break. And when that happened, Miracle did not make it. And so my first Mother's Day after my loss was pretty traumatic for me. And it was traumatic in the sense of it left a scar, and I know it wasn't an intentional scar, but it left a scar. And I try to make sure that I acknowledge and I honor all mothers, but specifically the mothers of loss who have gone through or who are going through a miscarriage or pregnancy loss or stillbirth. Honor and acknowledge them. My first Mother's Day after my loss, I went to church, my church I grew up in, and they were handing out roses to all the mothers, except they didn't hand me a rose. And it wasn't like none of the people at this church didn't know me. Like, I grew up in this church. My family grew up in this church. And ain't no shade to the church, because the church is my family. Literally, they're my family. So, but them not giving me a rose was like, I was less of a woman or less of a mother because my child was not here. Because I didn't come to the church with my child physically in my hand. I wasn't acknowledged as a mother. And again, I know this was not intentional. I hold nothing against my church. But it was like, what, 3 months after my loss? That was like somebody just ripping that Band-Aid off. Right when you think you okay and you get a moment to breathe, and somebody just knocking the wind back out of you. That's what I felt like. I felt anger. I was disgusted. I was hurt. How do you not honor and acknowledge a woman that has went through, not what I just went through, but what so many women go through? And we battle with the thoughts of never being able to carry a child to term, or even being able to be a mom again. I battled those thoughts. I know that feeling. And so when it comes around Mother's Day every year, it's kind of like a reflective moment for me, remembering what I felt. And so it makes me, of course, do what it is that I love to do, which is help mothers of loss. But this video is strictly to honor and to acknowledge you, to acknowledge your angel baby or angel babies. This video is for you. I know that this may be a Mother's Day unlike any other. And I know that you might feel alone even in the midst of it, but just know that you're not. I'm here. I will provide email address. You can reach me through my website where you can directly chat with me, www.miraclespeaks.org. I'm here. You're not alone. You don't have to walk this journey alone. And I know Mother's Day is one of those times where it seems to be like It's hard to feel honored. It's hard to feel like the day is for you when no one honors or acknowledges you, or honors or acknowledges that you carried a child. Although our child is not physically here, we were with child. Loss is uncomfortable. That's the reality of it. Because it's so real, it's so raw. All right. A wife who loses a husband is called a widow. A husband who loses a wife is called a widower. A child who loses his parents is called an orphan. There is no word for a parent who loses a child. There's no word to categorize us in. Loss is one of the most uncomfortable things to talk about, but it affects so many women. Did you know 1 out of every 4 women suffer a pregnancy or infant loss? I am one of 4 sisters. But guess what? 3 out of the 4 of us have experienced a pregnancy or infant loss. Guess what? My mom has experienced a miscarriage. My grandmother lost twins. Not saying this is hereditary, but we don't realize how many women pregnancy and infant loss affects. And so this video is to just say you are loved, you are appreciated, you are strong, you are courageous, and you can and you will make it through. So this Mother's Day, I honor you all. I know we have International Bereaved Mother's Day, and we acknowledge that for the parents, the mothers who have experienced a loss. But we are mothers, period. Whether they honor it or not, whether anyone else acknowledges it or not, hear it from me, someone who's walked the journey. It's been 10 years since my loss. The process, getting through that grief and healing, it's a hard process. I can't tell you it's easy, but just know that you are loved, you are supported, you are encouraged. You're not alone. There's so many people. What I found out was me telling my story helped heal me, but in turn, it helped heal other people. So every chance I get, I share my story. Why? Because I need my baby's name, Miracle, to have meaning behind it. That's why I have the nonprofit Miracle Speaks. Miracle's name will have meaning. Although she's not physically here, her name will carry on even after her death. So I send love and light and hugs to you all, you mothers of loss, especially during this time when Mother's Day is coming up. Know that you are loved. You are not alone. I am here for you. And if you know someone that has suffered a miscarriage or pregnancy loss, reach out to them. Ask them how they're doing. See how you can be there for them. So this video is for strictly you mothers of loss. I love you all. Although I don't know you all, I love you all. And I pray that today and even through the Mother's Day weekend and just in general, you know that you are loved, you are cared for, you are honored, you are a mother and will always be. Love you guys. Until next time, I'm out.